ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First play of the game, first throw of the game. He will find Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Second and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
McManus's kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They'll run it on the inside handoff. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. It's complete to Evans. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and long. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, on comes Jake Camarda to punt for Tampa Bay. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now here's 2nd and goal. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
The last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. Let's see what happens on 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Broncos.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. His drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. The motion man is Johnson. Now on 3rd and 2, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw yet again. It's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 12. They send Godwin in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll send a tight end in motion. We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And third down coming up.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Down the field, it's Evans. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's 10-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Give to Davis. He'll work forward for a couple. Levante David doing his work on defense. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Tight end on the move left. On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This will be a 46-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will level the score at 10 apiece. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins 1st and 10. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
And that is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bucs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Tight end going in motion here. A handoff as they try to run it here. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Now this time they'll look to throw. To the left side, to Godwin. He is in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. They'll run. It's Davis. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll go again with Davis. The ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Devin White, that time on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Davis. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to the outside. He's got Smith.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one caught left side by Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Tampa. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Broncos offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Here's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. give up the middle, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff, returnable from the 4. Good return, but he pays the price at the end, picked up and thrown down. The Bucs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Back to throw. A short one there to Otten. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Over the middle, that's Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They send the tight end in motion. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. Out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? One of the tight ends in motion right. On the ground, it's Davis. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. That one caught by Smith. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. A throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He knocks it through, and the Broncos go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Irving now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Call it a gain of 13. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
On first down, it's Davis. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now, a give to Davis. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And this throw batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
This throw left is complete with Judy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
On the ground, this is Davis. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here it is on 4th down.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Broncos. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Irving now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jackson. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes Otten in motion. He'll look to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. In motion, it's Jackson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They bring Judy in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Godwin working the right side. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught, and he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. It is 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here's 1st down. In motion, it's Jackson. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.